Good morning, good people. This is your PooleProof Wisdom Moment. As this Mental Health Awareness Month continues, take stock of what you're doing to protect and preserve your mental health. A quick tip this morning involves taking a look at social media. Now, you've heard me speak on it before. I happen to love social media. I think it can do a lot of good in the world, but that doesn't mean that it's always the best for us given the circumstances we may confront from time to time. One of those things comes down to how you look at social media when you're comparing your life to everyone else's. What I want to discourage you from doing this morning is to build up this sense of insecurity by looking at your behind the scenes real life and comparing it to what's presented often by many on social media as a highlight reel. It is very difficult to feel as if your life is meaningful and enriched and fulfilling when so many people are presenting a story that is not necessarily the truth. You know the type. They have the best of everything. They have the best cars. They live in the best homes. They hang out with the best peoples. They eat the best foods. Dang, even their kids get the best grades and go to the best schools. Well, some of it may be true for a few. But when you look at the volume of stories out there where everybody is having that life, you know it's not really the truth. So don't buy into it when you're comparing your own life against what you see in social media. Instead, stop and realize that so much of what's out there is out there because it's manufactured and created to create an illusion that others want you to see and believe. But is it real? More often than not, the answer is no. So your life in comparison becomes quite normal compared to most people who live in the world. We're all doing our very best. We're all getting by. We have challenges. Sometimes we have great opportunities, and sometimes a lot of things don't make sense. But there is no such thing as perfection for anyone. And because there isn't perfection, even when someone creates it, for you to take in and believe, give yourself a moment, gather your thoughts, smile, and see it for the entertainment that it is. Consider it anything more than that, you will set yourself up to believe that somehow your life is pale in comparison to the vibrancy that you see out in the world. And the truth is, it's not. And that's what I need you to remember. Today, that is your PooleProof Wisdom Moment. Find me on Anchor.fm, on Apple and Google Podcasts, on Spotify, and podcast platforms everywhere. In addition, if you would love to have a good book to read, but don't have time to actually read, look up my latest book on Audible called I Am My Own Cause, the Third Act, Surviving and Thriving. You can find it there, as well as PooleProofBooks.com, where you can find the entire I Am My Own Cause book series. Remember, folks, don't let your insecurities be fueled by the highlight reel that someone presents when you are actually presenting your behind-the-scenes real life.